Have you ever stopped and realized your life is literally a story, not someone else's story? Not a copy-paste of what your parents dreamed for you. Not the life that society told you to settle into. Your story, written by you. And yeah, sometimes it doesn't feel like that. Sometimes it feels like life is happening to you instead of through you. Like you're just reacting, going with the flow, waiting for something big to happen, waiting for luck, waiting for a sign, waiting for permission to finally start living the way you want. But here's the thing, nobody tells you when you're younger. You are the author. The pen is in your hand. No one else gets to write your chapters unless you let them. Your past doesn't get to be the narrator. Your mistakes don't get to be the plot. The people who doubted you don't get final edits. Your fears don't get to decide the ending. Every day you wake up, you are writing a page. Some days, yeah, the chapter sucks. Some days are messy, confusing, full of setbacks and plot twists you didn't sign up for. But even those chapters matter. They build character. They build strength. They make the story worth reading. And here's what's wild. So many people live like they're side characters in their own life. They wait for someone to save them. They wait for someone to choose them. They wait for the perfect timing to start the dream. They wait for confidence, for money, for motivation, for approval. Meanwhile, the pages keep turning. At some point, you've got to stop waiting and start writing. Start choosing. Start deciding who you want to be, not who you've been so far. You don't need permission to reinvent yourself. You don't need someone to validate your dreams. You don't owe your old life a loyalty it never earned. If you want a new chapter, you don't beg for it. You write it, and I get it. That's scary. Taking control of your life means taking responsibility for it. It means looking yourself in the mirror and saying, I'm not waiting for life to happen to me anymore. I'm happening to life. You don't have to know the whole book before you start writing the next page. Just decide how today's page is going to look. A little braver, a little kinder, a little more focused on what you actually want. That's how stories change. Not with one big leap, but with consistent small decisions. The moment you stop letting your past dictate your future, everything shifts. The moment you stop letting fear make your choices, the story opens up. The moment you stop being who you were and start becoming who you want to be, you become unstoppable. Here's the truth, you're not stuck. You're not late. You're not doomed by your past chapters. You are in the middle of becoming, and you have no idea how powerful that is. Think about any great story. The hero doesn't start confident or ready. They start uncertain. They stumble. They doubt themselves. But they keep going anyway. That's what makes them the hero. And guess what? You're the hero here. You get to decide how this story goes. You get to decide how it ends. You get to decide who stays in your life, what habits you build, what dreams you chase, what kind of person you become. Your life isn't a script you were handed. It's a blank page every morning. It doesn't matter where you've been. It matters where you're willing to go next. Don't hand your pen to fear. Don't hand it to comfort. Don't hand it to people who can't see your vision. Hold your pen with confidence, even if your hand is shaking. Write your story in bold lines. Write chapters that make you proud. And if you don't like the plot right now, write a plot twist. The power has always been yours, you just forgot for a moment. So go ahead. Start creating the life you can't wait to live. Turn the page. Pick up the pen. and write the story you were meant to live, not the one you settled for, because this is your story, and you are the one who decides how it unfolds.